All right. We have read the second chapter of the book Brave New World, which was written in 1932. For your information, if you wanted to know that, and we have answered some questions on the book and its second chapter. It was the second chapter. Right? Okay. The first of which is why is the Pavlov Center the center for conditioning the kids, called the Pavlov Center? Well, I actually have the answer to that. The center is named after this Pavlov because Pavlov was a scientist who experimented with the conditioning of the brain and neuroscience, etc., and also with these with implanting negative associations to certain things within the head. And the conditioning that goes on with it, and this whole conditioning goes on within the center, and it is done by, I'm on to question 1 now, I think, of the second class. It's done by basically putting the objects in front of these. Here they're conditioning babies to have negative associations with flowers and books. They put the flowers and books in front of the babies, and then they start blaring all sorts of alarms and other unpleasant noise, and then they also give the babies electric shock. These people there, don't mess with them. Basically, through the electric shocks and the alarms, basically they're in pain. They experience pain and other unpleasantries when they're near the flowers and books. So they just end up associating flowers and books with unpleasantness and pain.
Okay, so which functions in society are deltas meant to hold? Deltas are the work drones of society, and they work in factories and do all such labor. And what is sleep indoctrination? Sleep indoctrination is also called hypnopedia, and it's a learning process where a broadcast is played to a sleeping child, and the child learns exactly what the broadcast says. And what can and cannot effectively be transmitted through sleep indoctrination, and sleep indoctrination cannot be used for intellectual training.
Okay, so in the second part, we have decided to answer why people are so happy in the society. And if the majority of people in a totalitarian regime are happy, it is often because the people do not know any better living or working conditions than what they currently have. And this is often achieved by a strict control of information, so that the outside media does not reach the people under the totalitarian regime. And this can be compared to Oceania in 1984, but also several will countries today, for example, North Korea or